Good everyone, welcome to today's bonus video, and as I said in the BF-110C6 first flight, you're getting the BT-7 later. And well, here it is. I actually know a bit more about this vehicle compared to the 110C6, so be prepared to, obviously, let's go over the history, as per usual. So the BT-7 F-32 was a development of the BT-7A, essentially. And it was an attempt to basically take the old BT-7, BT-5 chassis and essentially make them usable again. Obviously, by the time this vehicle had come out, the BT-7 chassis was long since outdated, and they needed a way to essentially use them for their own good. And so the BT-7A family started, which was essentially a BT-7 with the T-26-4's turret slapped on it. If you're not sure what the T-26-4 is, I will quickly show that off now. It is essentially this turret on a BT-7 chassis. It's one of Digital Time Traveler's favourite tanks, that is. He hates the thing, but I take the piss out of him for it. So the BT-7 F-32 was essentially an attempt to make this thing a bit more of a bunker buster, and the F-32 cannon was selected. The F-32 cannon is already in game on the KV-1E and the KV-1B German premium heavy tank. And it actually works pretty well on those tanks, because obviously, well, if they get updated it doesn't, but it works really well for the most part on those vehicles. And putting it on a light tank chassis that can scout and is as fast as a BT tank is, it should work pretty well depending on the map. We only have 6 degrees of gun depression, but we do have 25 degrees of gun elevation, which should be pretty interesting. Armour, well, it's a BT tank. It's not exactly blessed with armour. This gun mantlet's pretty trollish, but no one's going to shoot the gun mantlet, I can tell you that right now. But I think this little guy should work pretty well. There is an unusual mounting of a DT machine gun, which I've never seen before in my life. Dave Schilling thinks it's a load of bollocks. I'd probably agree with him. The coax makes sense because it's very similar to the F-30 or the KT-28 cannon, which you saw earlier on the T-26-4. That makes sense, that coax position, so that's fine by me. 50 rounds, we're probably doing a bit, taking about 20 to 25, depending on the matchmaker and all that. But yeah, it's a BT chassis with a derp gun, basically. Well, not a true derp gun. Once we get the BT-7A in game, because it has been spotted in the files of Operation Summer. Well, Heat, I should say. Another BT variant that has been spotted in the files is BT-7M, which is essentially just a re-engined BT-7. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So let's jump in. I have seen a couple of these tanks already, but they don't seem to do that well. It's only because morons are driving them, and most of them have actually bought this thing, which I find pretty hilarious. I had an instance where I was in my R3T20 grinding this tank. I was literally about an hour away from getting a tank, and I got swarmed by 2 of these things in my R3, and I killed both of them. They just charged in thinking they could take on an R3, which we're not going to charge in. This is obviously a light tank. We're going to play it to its strengths, and we're going to do scouting as well. Okay, so what map we got? We got Corellia. Not a bad map, actually. We are going to head up to one of my favourite spots. We're not going to go to the sea point. We are going to go on the right-hand spawn. We're going to go up to this bunker where we can do a bit of scouting, a bit of shooting, etc., etc. Okay, so we're going to be taking the upgraded round, which is the BR350B, which has more penetration. We're also going to take 5 smoke, just because it's a smoke round. Right, let's get underway. Looks to be a 3.3 game. I think I'm not the only F-32 here. Good, I was starting to feel a bit lonely. Come on, BT, you can make it up this. There you go. Come on. Really? It can't make it up this? It's a BT tank. It should fly up anything. It really is struggling. I've had Panzer IIIs get up here, for God's sake. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's really temperamental with its traction. That's for certain. Got a bit of power, bit of power, bit of power. Come on, you're taking the piss. Very common British saying that is. We might be stuck. Hold on. Power. Joby Clarkson, power. There we go. Took a bit of temperamental, but she got up there in the end. I swear. I've had Panzer IIs get up here no problem, and yet a freaking BT-7 can't do it. Well, it can, but barely. So we can work the position we're going to in this tank, so that's always nice. Reverse. I'm going to knock that tree down, and then we can have a look around. Sherman. I didn't get to spot it, though. I've got my finger ready on the scout key. I see something there. Panzer 3L, is that? I don't know who's dropping smoke. I think it's the Sherman, but... I'm not going to be playing this thing too aggressively, just to warn you lot. I will sit up here for most of the game. I will simply just use this thing as a scout. We'll fire the gun if we can, but I'm not going to be playing this thing aggressively. It's not built to be played aggressively. And I just realised it's a mixed game as well. Well done. That's the ticket. First kill. Chaffee scouted that one, so he got credit for that. Oh my god, that's a lot of tanks. I didn't get to scout him. I wasn't quick enough on the... And that's another one. T-50. Okay. Can I get rid of that? No. Great, someone's died right in front of my freaking tank. Excuse me. I got stuck there. That's another kill. Perfect. But I can't see shit, so... I legit can't see shit. Who's died down there? Thank you. You've just respawned. Perfect. BT's Panzer 3 right there. Oh, yes. I love this gun. I can see why KV-1E and B drivers are hated. I've got another chaffee down there. What? That didn't count as a scout. That was right on the bugger. God's sake. Spotting system is retarded sometimes. Right, Chaffee's just died. I know there's another tank behind him. That was a bit optimistic, but never hurts. I need to get rid of this tree behind me. It's already getting on my nerves. I don't hate trees, before anyone asks. It's just getting on my nerves. Right, artillery can go... How are we losing the C point? We'll plonk it there. Right, this tree can go and all. Really? That did nothing to a tree? Alright, crank the turret right. There we go. That's that annoying little tree gone. That's that Panzer 3 dead. Didn't get any... Well, I didn't get a scout assist because I didn't even scout it. Let's back up and have a look over the sniper spot. We've got to be really careful here because obviously we are hanging right on the edge. I see something down there actually. There's a Sherman. Can we get rid of that tree? No, we can't. We have to aim this one with the binos, I'm afraid, people, because I can't see that guy in the gun sight. Range is about 400 meters to 600 meters, so aim the gun a little bit higher. Here for a shot, around about there. We've got 3 kills already, so we're doing okay for the most part. Okay, teammates just died over there. Let's see what's over there, because obviously that Sherman's not budging, clearly. He's about as stubborn as me. Oh, there's a Puma down there. Hit, driver. That's not going to save you, pal. I know you're dropping off your smoke. Gotcha. 4th kill. Oh, I see another tank up there. Stug. I did absolutely nothing to that thing. I aimed that too high. Ah, son of a bitch. Marder nicked it. There's another tank over there. A13. I can't see him. Did he back up? No, he's still there. Come on, dude. I expect you to use common sense. How are we not hitting this guy? I think we're aiming a bit too low. Yep, he's hitting us. Look at the gunman that saved us there. I'd love to know I was not hitting that guy. Oh, respawn, please. That is pure annoyance. One of my pet hates of War Thunder when people don't respawn, they just block your view. Look at that. I can't see shit. I hate players that do that. No, I don't see anything over there. That's fine. But this is annoying now because this thing's designed to scout. Well, it's technically meant as an artillery piece, but we'll gloss over that. Yep, someone's just killed a T-50. But obviously I can't see shit. Who's died there and not respawned? Very frustrating this is, because I can't see anything. I can't support the team. Right, there's a plane coming in right now. P-40. Let's back up, because he might see us. Let's see, 50 cals have got this thing enough. Let's drop the artillery right there. Still, so far, I'm pretty impressed with this tank. It's got very good firepower, I'll give it that. Right. Here we've got spawn campers. Our team on the left hand side has just collapsed. Right, where's that Sherman gun that I saw earlier? I think he's still over there. No, he's just died. He's just died. Well, we're doing okay. We've got 4 kills, like I said, but it would be nice if my teammate would respawn, because he's in my fucking way with all his smoke. So we can't really go any further onto the rocks. So with our limited gun depression, we can't sit in too many positions. That's the problem here. Yeah, the DT machine gun is not very good at pointing highward. Skyward, I should say. Optimistic. Miles off. Now someone's dumping fucking smoke! Thanks! Fuck's sake. Right, okay, well we're gonna get on a move anyway. We're gonna go to a new position. We've done about 10 minutes of sitting there, roughly. I don't know if that was friendly. Either way, I want to move. Because, well, they're planes, and if they've got 50 cals, they'll cut us in 2. Yeah, it's a pea shooter. I wonder if one of them would be daft enough to try and take a quote-unquote head-on with my tank's machine guns. That would be nice. But yeah, I'm impressed with this thing so far. The firepower's good, the scouting ability is questionable, because obviously we did scout that Chaffee, which I don't get. Jeez, he's on 8 kills. He's doing well for himself. I can't get up there, so you having a laugh? was a bit optimistic, but it was close. I'm gonna take a look at the ghost stats. No, 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 no. You're not legit. There's no way you have 9 kills on your own. I think we might have another cheater here, folks. I don't know. The stats look dodgy to me. You know when you just get a gut feeling about someone? And they're on C again. We're gaining A, but we've lost B. Come on, BT. There you go. Good little Russian tank. I see a tank down there. Where'd you go? It was a Panzer II, I think it was. Weird. I didn't know Panzer IIs had cloaking technology. Oh, hang on. I see another one right there. A bit more forward. There should do it. Yes! Ace in a day. First game. Booyah! Unfortunately, our team is about as useful as tits on a fish. Which, if you've never heard that saying, then don't worry about it. Okay, well, for a first game in the BT-7 F-32, I'm bloody impressed, is all I'll say. I'm trying to look around as to any additional threats for us to deal with. Aha, Chaffee. Oh no, Crusader. Why did I say Chaffee? Clearly I have Chaffee PTSD. Where did he go? He was literally just in those trees. I could put a round into trees, but let's try scouting. Yeah, he's in there. Is he in there? Because I don't want to fire through there and get called a hacker or anything. Eh, fuck it. Okay, missed. Is he on a move? Oh, there he is, over there. I can see him firing, but I don't know the range. Nope, nothing. He died and didn't even get an assist. Come on! Guys, you bellends. It's the whole point of scouting. It's for light tanks like this to do their job, honestly. Although I would love some Russian armoured cars, such as the BA-6, BA-3, BA-10, BA-10M. They would be quite nice. Oh! B-40's just ripped my teammate apart, but it's not going to matter. Game's over anyway. Ace in a day, the first game. I'm well impressed. But I think that Zalupa is a potential cheater. Either that or a smurfer. But yeah, ace in a day. Well impressed. Very good performance by the tank. So, first game. We got 5 kills, 5 critical hits, bit of scouting done. Barely any points towards the mark of distinction, which again is 84,000. So that's going to take a bit. So not a bad game. Obviously, we got our first ace in, well, our first go, but unfortunately we were unable to, well, claw that victory. Teams just collapse nowadays. Yeah, there's nothing we can really do. Gun itself performs very well. Well, it's Russian. It should perform well, even if it's crap. And overall, I'm pretty impressed with the tank. Like I say, it did struggle to get into our camping, excuse me, our camping spot. And the scouting system is clearly fucked, but that's nothing new. It's Gaijin. They always fuck up something. But whatever. Very impressed with the tank. We'll be having a lot of fun with this little guy. And, well, 5 kills puts a decent tally towards our skins, because there are skins to go on this vehicle, but obviously I do have to go off and grind them now. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all on the next one.